Cordoba heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Owen. Now, can they get him away? Caught offside that time. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Knocks it into space. And he's in on goal, and a shot! And he's there to clear it. Xavi Simons. No, again there's no way through. Couldn't squeeze it through. And Guardiol. He's picked his what shoots! Rice.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He is through here. Looking to play him in. That is good alertness. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Now it's Baggio! And the keeper's well positioned.
I thought it was
And the referee has blown for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Cordoba are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. So off we go again. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Plenty to... Great chance! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Kvaratskhelia with the short one. Oh, strongly challenged there. Italy are looking to go forward now. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a super give and go. And he welcomes it in. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. This is their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Italy have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's bustling through here. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Aubameyang couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Oh, that's a key interception. Xavi Simons. Now it's Aubameyang. Simons. Ball swung in. Mateus. And he's managed to get free. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Baggio! Oh, denied at the last.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Cordoba have their third corner. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, no joy this time. Cannavaro. Yaya Toure is always scanning the pitch for targets. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Messi. And it's Kane. And this is Messi. Roberto Baggio. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Some chance! It's loose, and there's a race, and he's following up! And that's a good finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Cordoba are having a ball here. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Messi makes a move down the right. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Luis Suarez. Can he get it through? He's being... And the shot! Italy have their second corner now. Towering header! And that is faded wide. Mateus. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Owen. Roberto Baggio. It's Baggio! Oh, wow, that's crazy!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. This is wonderful front-footed football.
Big chance! Off the post! Well, we expected better, and so did he. Takes the shot! And he's managed to gift it back. Roberto Baggio. Akanji spots it and intercepts.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Kane. Mateus. Kvaratskhelia. Cordoba clearly now in lead preservation mode. Looking for options for movement. Rui Costa. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Marquinhos.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mateus.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Mateus. Real chance! Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Kvaratskhelia, a player who needs no introduction.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Luis Suarez. And it's played in.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Mateus. And there goes the final whistle. Cordoba really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen.
Chers spectateurs, nous vous souhaitons la
The
bienvenue
noise
pour
is
ce
just
match.
about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Bruno Fernandes is the modern-day Portuguese maestro, and I really like him for his character as well, something that's not picked up on very much. I see him as a player who always goes about his business with conviction and authority, and a proper leader.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's a sharp little ball here. Lampard Now it's Roberto Baggio. Can he get it through? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Cordoba clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Messi. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Knocks it out wide. A header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Cannavaro. He's had it taken off him. That's a cute ball. And the ball is out of play. Cordoba yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, good-looking ball. Now that's well seen too. Dani Olmo over to the right flank. Pelé. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pelé unable to make it. Oh, great chance! Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? That's very neat. Backward it goes. Showing great feet there. And a chance! And he's done it! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Cordoba have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Paris Saint-Germain definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Now it's Messi. Great vision. Plays it in low. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Tries to play it through. Oh, well measured. Oh, just skips past his man. Bonucci did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pelé distributed tidily. Not the most accurate pass. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Good ball, good take. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Yaya Toure is the team's great visionary. This is a promising build-up. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Aubameyang. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Engages and forces him off the ball. Defending was strong and firm. Nicely weighted ball, and that could set him on his way. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he get on the end of this? And he's gone backward here. Now, and the shot! And he's stuck it away! Paris Saint-Germain are back back on level terms. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Paris Saint-Germain, and that signals the end of the first period. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Now it's Aubameyang. That looks a good ball through. Aubameyang is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Can he get onto this? Cleared without hesitation. Paris Saint-Germain have got it back and they'll have another go. Now that's a fine challenge.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
Dani Olmo. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a good ball out wide. Well, that's well spotted. And it's Baggio. Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from... Shot a goal! It's a goal! And again they hit the front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attack.
Roberto Baggio, he tries a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Roberto Baggio is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. Lampard. And the shot! Well taken goal. And with that, he takes home the match ball. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game, everything seems to be coming off for him.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
It's Pele! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Cordoba have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. He's got away. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Yaya Toure. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Ibrahimovic. Kvaratskhelia. Lampard. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Yaya Toure. Looking for the run. Now, can they get him away? Great, can he finish? And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Señoras y señores, bienvenidos al partido.
Oh, what
de
a
hoy.
sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Seedorf. Seedorf showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. O'Reilly. It's a really well-measured ball. Stood up well to him there. And this is Eto'o. Totti. Oh, now he can run away with it. He's had a shot! And that is well cleared. Oh, that pass isn't the best. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, easy pickings there. João Neves going forward. Kvaratskhelia.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And here's Neves. João Neves was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Now it's Eto'o. Hakimi in acres of space out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Goes for a shot! They've scored! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Totti, who needs just a moment to score a goal.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Kvaratskhelia. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Kvaratskhelia really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like...
Rummenigge! Baresi can get it clear. That's an excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He has found the way through. Seedorf. Now it's Eto'o. Rummenigge. He's on it. Can he get away? Rummenigge. Ronaldinho.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great vision. He's being urged. It's Ronaldinho! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Couldn't squeeze it through. Totti. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking.
Cordoba truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cleared without hesitation. Kvaratskhelia, a player who needs no introduction. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's another good win of the ball. And here's Eto'o. Ronaldinho.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. This is the time you need that pace.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And it's Totti. Nicely spread. There's the shot! And he's heaved it away. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Cordoba unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game-changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Hakimi. Seedorf. Totti. Now somewhat off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, good take in a good area. Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Totti. Now that looks a decent ball. Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. Aims beyond the defence. Nicely intercepted. Ronaldinho knocks it into space. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Can he stop it going out? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Hay un
So
cambio
the
en el
manager
campo
can
de
make a
juego.
change for the first time in the
Número
game here.
10, número 4, número 9. Entran número 15.
Cordoba
Número
still
11,
trailing by one
número
and
6.
looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And the shot's on here. Ronaldinho. Now it's Darwin. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is good strength. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Now it's Girassi, and it's Ronaldinho. That's good play. He is through here. Ronaldinho! Zanetti gets it clear. Tries to play it through. And that's been won straight back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
João Neves. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Girassi.
Señoras y señores, bienvenidos al partido.
Well, what a
de hoy.
scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and the speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Shapes to shoot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Messi plays it short. Dembele! Off the post! And he can thump it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Lampard. It's Lampard! Oh, split-second reaction.
Lampard is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Lampard. Kvaratskhelia. Shot a goal! Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Dembele. Looking for the run. Oh, well measured. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Cucurella making good progress. He has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Messi with the short one. Oh, important interception. That's put paid to the danger. Cordoba have the chance to go the other way. Can he get it through? Dembele in acres of space out wide. And the shot! Against the crossbar! That is a brilliant interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Dembele has it out wide and in space. Dembele! Goal! Barcelona! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. First breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Yaya Toure hops him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get on the end of this? And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't...
There's the shot! It's hit the upright. And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's Kvaratskhelia! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Dembele. Cucurella picks it up now. Chance! They've got to be quick to recover this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Lampard. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Baggio. Oh, he's onto this. Cucurella. Akanji is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. That'll be a throw. Roberto Baggio. And that has left him in a heap. Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. Roberto Baggio. Kvaratskhelia. He's shifting through the gears here. Cucurella defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Kvaratskhelia. Ambitious ball here. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. That's it, 45 minutes up. Reflections on the first half.
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Here is the first touch of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And this is Dembele. Lampard. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Dembele. Thuram. Messi. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Totti. Goes for a shot! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. He won't be happy with that one. Aubameyang being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He's having a hit! Oh, it's hit the post! Lampard.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And it's Cucurella. Cucurella puts the ball in. Roberto Baggio. Kvaratskhelia. Defending was strong and firm. Cucurella is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he cuts out the supply. It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Yaya Toure aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Thuram. Thuram is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. To Totti. Rijkaard. Thuram. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. That has been cut short. Dembele. Cucurella. Oh, that's fabulous. Dembele picks it up out wide. Great chance! That's a decent clearance. Pinches it off him. Lampard. Oh, it's come loose. Played out wide. Zanetti gets over and intercepts. Oh, that looks a decent ball. Oh, they could break here. Oh, that's a key interception. Half an hour gone in the second half. Roberto Baggio. Decent shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And no mistake. They're back within reach. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. And such as the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Número 14, número 18, Agüero.
So we have movement on both benches. So could they be onto something here? And he goes cross-field. Van Dijk. Thuram looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Diaz. Driving forward. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Van Dijk. Threads one in. Serginho. Kvaratskhelia. Aguero. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's on it, can he get away? Oh, great leap! And it's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's a problem.
Takes a shot! Brahim Diaz! That's brilliant! A finish of true class! What's your opinion on that goal?
Yeah, it's wonderful work, Peter. He just got his head down and absolutely drilled it. Good luck getting to that for the keeper.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Oh, it's Van Basten. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Cordoba perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. We're looking at the new incarnation of the famous Camp Nou, now even more prominent as the symbol of the Catalan capital. So straight into the action. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game
He's having a shot! De Bruyne. Gerrard. De Bruyne. Gerrard gets a foot in here. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Baggio. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tries to play it through. Mateus. Threads one in. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That has not gone well. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a shade optimistic.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now there's... Can he finish? No, just not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
So we're still where we started right now. And this is Ronaldo. Nicely shaped ball. Zanetti. Kvaratskhelia. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Roberto Baggio. Baggio really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Goes long and straight. João Neves. Well read, nice interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's rising! It's in! The first significant strike. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Cordoba are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't...
Shapes to shoot! Cordoba with the corner, there first. Kvaratskhelia plays it short. Roberto Baggio! Argentina are looking to go forward now. Searching passes played there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. De Bruyne! De Bruyne! And that's a sharp finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
There's shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Roberto Baggio really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Kvaratskhelia with the short one. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's fabulous. And now a sudden chance to counter. De Bruyne, never out of the action for very long. Now it's Messi. Roberto Baggio. Gerrard. De Bruyne. Mateus. De Bruyne. And this is Ronaldo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good read. Roberto Baggio. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Cordoba are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. Second period is on the way. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Looking to play him in. Incoming. Oh, good! In he goes again! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
De Bruyne. Now it's Messi. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Tchouameni, plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
Kvaratskhelia! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Kvaratskhelia. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's intervened well there. João Neves. And Mateus. João Neves. Kvaratskhelia. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. João Neves, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ambitious ball here. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. João Neves. Roberto Baggio. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Dani Olmo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mateus. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Cambio de jugadores en Argentina. El dorsal
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And it's Baggio.
El dorsal 20. El dorsal 4.
Roberto Baggio.
Gerard.
Roberto, oh, great leap!
El dorsal 19.
Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
This is Aguero. Rijkaard makes the interception. Oh, they can break here. Roberto Baggio. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Baggio has got himself a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Roberto Baggio. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And the finish! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And yes, it's him again.
Cambio de jugadores en Argentina. El dorsal 10, Messi, será reemplazado por el dorsal 22.
Argentina have opted to make another change here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Cordoba visibly comfortable, now up by 3. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Five minutes left on the clock. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's hit the upright. And that is a routine catch. Ball's gone out of play. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kane! It's off target and by quite a way. Mateus into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. That's been cut out, well played. Silvestre clears without hesitation. Matheus Cunha, that has been cut short. And that is as far as it goes. Cordoba looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Cristiano Ronaldo voted man of the match and deservedly so.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Well, football is, of
today's
course,
match.
ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's...
Can he finish? It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Cordoba finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Kvaratskhelia! It's anyone's ball now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Now it's Romario. Zola.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gullit finds himself offside. Zola. Now it's Gullit. And this is Romario. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival. And now the breakaway. Knocks it into space. And it's Yaya Toure. Driving forward. And here's Romario. Zola. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Shot at goal! And it's been hooked away.
Cordoba are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Opts to play it back. It's a threatening ball.
Gullit really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go with that.
And pull it! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that was very necessary. O'Reilly is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. That has been cut short. Nicely weighted ball. Gullit. Zola.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Zola. Oh, it's Zola! And that's a tiny finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He's a sharp little ball here. Bellingham. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pinches it off him. Looking for the run. And the through ball. Oh, now he can run away with it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Roberto Baggio. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Now it's Hullet. And he's managed to get free. Has to go back here. Cordoba are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Can he get on the end of this? Diaz. So no real chance! Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Great vision. He's in a great position here. Now it's Diaz. It's a pretty loose pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Diaz. Aubameyang takes a shot! And a neat finish! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Nice interception, well timed. That's it, 45 minutes up. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Away we go again.
Number 24.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Coming on the field. Number 20. Belay.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Number 26. Eden Hazard. Number 4. Gareth Bale.
Looking for options for movement. Cross needs to... Chance! And that's a sharp finish. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Azerbaijan go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial.
Oh, he's having a goal! That's another chance! Oh, good finish! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Cordoba cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And it's Rijkaard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that looks a decent ball. That ball looks a good one. He's onside! Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Neither of these two want to come off second. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Can he get it through? Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's good play. Now this could be a chance. Caught offside that time.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Yeah. And here's Bale. Kvaratskhelia. Roberto Baggio, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Ferdinand. Hazard powering forward here. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Diaz. O'Reilly does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And he's forced to go back. Zanetti. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Bonucci. And it's O'Reilly, looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Wow, look who's involved.
Bale. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field, number 19.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on to replace him is number 23, Clarence.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
And it's Vieira. Now it's Pelé. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Maldini is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. That's tidy. Bonucci wins the duel this time.
Azerbaijan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Zanetti. Hazard stands tall and stands strong. Seedorf.
There will be 3 minutes
Seedorf
at a time.
ploughing through the middle. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pele receives it in a good position here. Brahim Diaz. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Boof. So that's it. It is all over. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was...
Señoras y señores, bienvenidos al partido.
Well, what a
de hoy.
scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proved positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Aubameyang.
Pretty robust defending.
Kvaratskhelia. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Eto'o. Opts for safety. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Eto'o. Cannavaro. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Hullet.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's picked his way through. Bullish header! Goal! Goal! And we have liftoff! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Baggio. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, they've got it again. Rijkaard. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Cordoba are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Roberto, but he's having a hit! Edmilson. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe looking for options, and the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Punched away. And he skips past his man. Cafu. And that is headed for Mbappe! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Número 6.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Edmilson, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Eto'o. Mateus. And here's Baggio. Cordoba are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Schlotterbeck. Schneider. Edmilson. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Tries to play it through. And it's Aubameyang. Rijkaard. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.